Hi, I'm Anna. I'm 18 years old.
My name is Liz, but here it's Pink.
Jake Wright.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, hi. I'm Izzy.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, hello. My name is Emily Stratton. I'm 19 years old.
Name, I'm Nikki Krockenberger. I'm 19 years old.
My name is Eliza. Age 19 years old.
Dylan Chin, 19 years old. Hi, hello. My name is Crystal Huang. I'm 18 years old currently.
Margaret Kavats. I am 19. Yeah.
I'm Beatrice. I'm 18.
Hi, I'm Leah, 19.
Elizabeth Peninsula, 18.
I'm Gianna Claret. I'm 19 years old.
My name is Tilda. I'm 19.
I'm Camilla. I'm 19.
I'm about to finish my freshman year here at UCLA, and I lived in Saxon this past year on campus, but yeah, I'm from Palo Alto, California.
I live in Hedrick. I'm a first year.
I'm a sophomore. I live in Centennial, 515, across the hallway from Beatrice.
I'm a second year, and I live in River Vista, floor 5.
I live in Sproul Hall.
Los Gatos, or I guess River Terrace, 362B. Just had my last sleep there.
I live in Centennial, like 522.
Yeah, our room right now. Okay.
Going to UC Berkeley.
And where do you live?
Oh,
there?
where do I? That's hard. Do I live in Berkeley or Los Gatos? I mean, I don't really know. I don't know, like.
Oh, okay.
But I lived in Merrill before. I'm affiliated with Merrill.
I'm a first year, technically, kind of, sort of, yeah. I'm currently home in Oakland, but at school I was on Centennial Floor 8, which I loved with my whole heart.
I am a first year.
In Westwood, in Centennial.
Campus, 7th dorms.
Centennial 522.
And I lived in Malaysia before this, but I'm from Portugal.
I'm currently a second year student at SAIC, the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. So last year I was a first year at that.
My major right now, I'm undeclared, but in the fall I'm going to be applying into global studies.
Computer science major. Well, I will be next week.
I officially am an environmental science major as of like 2 hours ago.
Really?
I made the call.
That's so
So
exciting.
I'm no longer undeclared.
ME major.
My major is pre-HBS. That's definitely gonna change though.
My major's bioengineering.
Major data theory and maybe double psychology.
Currently environmental science, but want to maybe switch that, but definitely double in environmental economics and policy. I'm a computer science major at UCSC.
Studying computer science.
Environmental science major. I'm
Mechanical engineering.
Psychobiology major.
I'm an astrophysics major.
Luckily, I don't need one at the school, but I do focus on like painting and fiber arts.
I'm on the cross country and track team. I was injured during cross country season, but ran indoor and outdoor track.
I'm on the lacrosse team. I'm in ski and board. I plan on joining a bunch of IM next quarter.
And this quarter I was on like 5 IM teams, 2 basketball teams, a soccer team, a frisbee team, a volleyball team, and the Bruin Beekeepers. So I got like certified to be a beekeeper. I feel like, music meditation.
Pro club track and
OTC.
not anymore. And Spoon University, kind of, and Farmers Market.
Progressive Movement Initiative. It's like that dance club and backpacking club. Yeah, and then Bruins fighting pediatric cancer, and then FimWork, which is like a club I did in high school, and then I also do here. I did do some IM sports this year.
Okay, I did club track, OTC. I was also part of BMES, like build team. So I like made a pulse oximeter.
music meditation club sampling club for a little bit. Went to go see America's Got Talent live. I was on, most recently, the Blue Ballers for soccer, the Bodacious Ballers for basketball. In the winter I also did the club track IM soccer team, and I got the MVP award most recently.
I'm in CCDC, the Chinese Dancing Club, and the Elix, like the Asian magazine club.
Bay Area Environmentally Aware Consulting Network? I think that's called Beacon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Involved in the cross country club, ACM, which is like a computer science club, CTD, which is like a UI UX.
I'm involved in Bruin Value Investing and Society of Women Engineers, which is like also Queer Hacks, and Empower Health, and Mahendra Lab, and ACMAI.
Cool. And what about IM teams?
Oh yeah, I am basketball.
I was a part of club track and like OTC, I guess. And then IM teams were Bodacious Ballers and the Blue Ballers. And then other clubs I was like kind of involved with was the Society of Physics, and Music and Meditation Club.
I kind of like the UCLA Green New Deal. That's fun. I like to attend some Unravel meetings. I feel good going to those. It's like a sustainable fashion thing.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. They're just like fun. Kind of involved in ESN if they host anything that's interesting, which is the Environmental Student Network. I love to go to Music and Meditation Club.
Yeah.
Spring quarter, I made my very long-awaited kickstart as an IM player, student athlete at UCLA. Good deal. Yeah, I played soccer and basketball, which was a lot of fun.
I was part of Betty Boarders and Surf Club. And that is all.
Not involved in very many clubs, but I was on the amazing intramural soccer team known as the Blue Ballers.
Was the Science Lab Teaching Club, the astronomical and like physics societies, but I didn't. And then what else? I did some like pickup soccer.
I unfortunately am not a part of clubs or teams at the school, partly because there's not a great selection, and partly because I'm just a little busy with studio classes.
Maybe it was 32B.
With Benji?
Yeah.
It was probably Math 32B with Benji Griffiths.
Either German or I really liked 32B.
My computer science class, CSE 30, it was not so much the content, but more so like the friends I made through that class.
I think it's probably actually CS31.
Would be CS31 actually. I guess I just kind of liked working on like different projects. That was fun.
UCS 32, or maybe more controversially 35L.
I really like CS32.
So my favorite class I took this year I think would be political philosophy, just because I honestly didn't know what to expect going into it, and it was really interesting.
Either toxicology or food in the environment.
Was Geography 7, probably. It was kind of a bitch, but I made these really cool maps.
Was probably my intro to fiber and material studies class.
Class this year was definitely my society and genetics class.
Intro to engineering and design.
It's like, it was gay, lesbian, queer music and like perspectives in popular music. And that
I don't know. I have a favorite professor. Like my fall quarter, I took Chem 14A, and I had a professor. Her name was Professor Casey, and she was like the best, most amazing person I'd ever met. Like.
Panda Express. My order was usually chow mein and fried rice and orange chicken and teriyaki chicken. I don't think it's my favorite anymore. I think I took it a little too far this past week. But for the year as a whole, definitely was my favorite.
Okay, on campus, Luval, because they have omelet breakfast, and I love how they have tortilla strips in the salads and burritos and burrito bowls.
B plate, and I really like Poke Night, and also and they have like the lamb pasta, and then they have the really good yogurt with frozen mango.
B plate.
Okay.
And yogurt.
Yogurt. Nice. Jimmy's specifically for their large omelet cappuccino and a croissant warmed up that I get every single morning. Solid.
I feel like it has to be Epic. Like, I don't know. The build your own just like brought it to a whole new level. Like, I just love pasta.
Probably Epicuria. No specific thing, just the pasta.
Obviously Epicuria, because that's the best. And my favorite thing to have there is like the like build your own. Like that's interesting. But I really like the dessert. So like the tiramisu.
Probably, I feel like I have to go with Epic. Like even though I think I went to B plate more, like Epic, the pasta just like when it's good, it's so good.
I like it depends on the food actually. Like I like B plate sometimes and Ronde.
Oh, Santa Cruz does not have very good food. Probably Oaks Cafe. They have pretty good chicken sandwiches there.
Spend a lot of time at Anderson.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say B plate.
Oh, I thought you meant on campus.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
otherwise
on
it's
campus
B
or
plate.
yeah, okay.
B plate.
Blue bowl. Because, yeah, it was good.
Okay.
I always got like the pitaya and golden.
Definitely not the dining hall food. It's not great. Everyone thinks it's kind of bad.
Berkeley Thai House.
My bad.
Honestly, I love being in my dorm. Like, if I'm alone.
Probably Eastfield. Like I've taken a lot of walks around there with friends, and just like you can look at the stars.
I honestly kind of just discovered it, like Sunset Rec. I never really went there before.
The Sunset Rec. Like, I didn't really go there that much to do nothing, but I just like the vibes there. So like,
Is like a really little park that's right outside the Art Institute.
Jan's favorite
In the sun
though. Okay.
Wherever I can just lay in the grass. Jan's, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Jan's Steps or Tavanga Steps.
I think probably like the lawn, like Jan's.
The sculpture garden
Is definitely like by Jan's. Just either laying. Sometimes I prefer laying in the grass over the hammock. Like I just kind of I like being on the ground. So
The Sunken Gardens. Because the grass there is like a really good texture.
Probably the Olympic Hall lounges when they're not full.
Mom's Cafe in here.
It changes a lot. I get too distracted and like I go to one place and then I'm super productive, and then after like a couple of weeks I gotta switch it up.
oh, the Biomed Library.
Oh, really?
I love the biomedical library, but the biomed is just so, the floors are so small, and usually it's empty and it's so quiet and you're up high and yeah. It's
Kirchhoff.
Howell.
Yeah.
I love Howell. Howell or Pritzker.
spot probably like the Sprounge at at Sproul Landing.
The main library of the school, I think, is pretty fun because it's usually not that crowded. And I can get distracted by cool old books.
Probably the McHenry Library. I think it's like really quiet and
Like Engineering 6. I don't know.
so Hubble's apartment.
Really? Just always that.
Always Hubble's apartment.
Top of Rady School Management. You climb all the stairs and then you can see like the whole campus.
Powell or Reber, like Reber Terrace lounges, especially the one on the 9th floor.
Also the Olympic lounges, that sounds kind of bad. It's like taking a break in between studying and just like hanging and doing nothing there is actually quite relaxing.
I really appreciate the Saxon suites like outside in the front of them. But if I need to like hunker down and like fully go into like a cave and like not talk to anyone, I'll go to like the Young Research Library.
I went next to Jan Steps. I love sitting there, especially on the weekends, like when no one's down there.
Yeah.
But you know the answer.
I knew what you were gonna say.
Favorite day of the week's Friday, because I feel like you can do so much on a Friday. Like I can have like a hard workout and like class and like do school day and then like go out with friends.
I always made my schedules so that my Fridays were either like no classes or one class, so probably Fridays.
Okay.
Friday, because I feel like on Friday I get the excuse of doing nothing on that day because I'm like, I can just do work later on the weekend. So, yeah. I got that from you actually.
Probably Friday.
I feel like Fridays. Fridays and Thursdays are fun.
Love a good Thursday.
I guess it depends on the quarter, but I don't know. I like Thursdays or Fridays maybe.
Depends on which day I got no class. I mean, this quarter is Thursday, and I actually like that because it's like I had a little break, and I just need to hang on one day.
I usually like Thursdays, but then last quarter my Thursday was like completely off, which is nice, but at the same time, like it's nice to have a few classes, just have something to do. So my favorite day of the week was probably Monday last quarter or Tuesday.
Saturday.
Okay, why?
Because you can sleep in and like get a long workout and just like kind of have a slow day.
Saturdays were pretty great because I had an all-day painting studio.
Fridays or Saturdays because like homework doesn't matter until Sunday.
Saturday.
Doses and mimosas should not be a question.
Oh, Keep Driving.
Oh,
By-
wait, of course.
By Harry Styles.
Like Satellite by Harry Styles.
Okay, yeah.
Or something. My favorite song ever is Holocene by Bon Iver. And
Night We Met by Lord Huron and Phoebe Bridgers. Yeah, I like.
Oh, with Phoebe?
Yeah, wait, you never heard it with Phoebe Bridgers?
No.
Oh, we'll play it after this.
Okay.
Where toss arms across. I don't know. The spins, it goes back and forth. Very bright. Sedona, because yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ever since you played, I've been obsessed. Yeah.
Right now would be Beautiful Drug or Crash My Car.
I actually don't have a favorite song. I feel like.
Okay.
I like Young and Beautiful and Almost Love.
See the Day by the Altogether.
Seeing Someone Else by Ingrid Andre.
As of this year, I really like Olivia by the Jacks.
Streets of Philadelphia, Bruce Springsteen.
Bye guys.
In the Vest by Bad Bunny.
August by Flip Turn.
Going to the beach at like midnight was really fun.
I don't know if I have a favorite, but the one that I remembered first was when we had a 4-hour OTC workout at Santa Monica College, and then after we went to the ocean to like take a dip, and like we all got in, and it was like so refreshing, like it felt so good, and then me and Izzy were just like running around playing tag on the beach after. I was laughing very hard. Also, one that I just thought of, when we were in Lake Arrowhead and we went on our like PCT hike, that whole day, like that was
such a good day.
I really liked our soccer trip. That was a really fun weekend.
That was fun.
I feel like I'm gonna say that.
Okay, cool.
I don't. I feel like the little getaway to Lake Arrowhead was pretty fun, but I feel like I've had these moments this past week or two where I've just like sat down and thought about the year, and they haven't really been very like special or big, or I'm not doing anything crazy, but they're like kind of, it's like wow.
I thought the Hippocampus concert was so fun.
Oh.
I guess this past Saturday night I like wasn't gonna do anything, and I ended up going out with my friends, and like I feel like I just met a lot of people, or I saw a bunch of people who like I met this year, so I feel like it was like a good like goodbye.
I'm just like when I'm like not that stressed, like when I'm relaxing, like the picnic time, I like that. And after I finish my CS project, the satisfaction.
Yeah.
Definitely going to Joshua Tree with Uno. It was very fun.
Probably my backpacking trip when I went to Sierra Nevadas. Yeah.
When I went to Joshua Tree and backpacked with my friends, that was my dream. Or when I went to San Onofre and surfed with my friends.
Mine is, I think, Joshua Tree, because like when I went in the fall, that was like really cool, and like my first time camping and like seeing the stars was like absolutely magical.
Like going out with Kai.
Yeah, I feel like I just like being. My favorite times are like being on campus at night, like no matter what it was, like I feel like that, like I don't know, like the undie run, or like even just like the night where we were just like walking around, or like in like laid in the hammock, or just like I don't know, like anytime, just like when we just walking around, like I feel like there was always like the best conversations, and like and like I don't know, like you just like do like stupid things, but, like, yeah, so yeah.
I really enjoyed that week 0. Like I remember there was this one time like we went like to Rose Hall, and there were the ice blocks and like sliding on them. Yeah, down that hill thing. That was cool. Fun. And yeah, I don't really know. I feel like when life's interesting all the time, like there's no moments that like really stick out. Like
this is kind of a joke with my roommates. I saw this same guy probably every single day, like twice a day, either on campus or he lived in our building. In Centennial, I would see him all the time. Like in the elevator, I know he lived a floor below me.
He has like long hair, and he always has a really cool outfit on, and I think he's on the climbing team, because I see him like coming out of the rock climbing wall sometimes, but he just seems really cool, and I'd want to be his friend.
Guy who runs the Berkeley 2025 Instagram page, and everyone calls him Pretty Boy Hunter, and I don't know why, and I see him everywhere.
You know her? It's like the bathroom girl, the blonde hair with glasses.
Oh, this girl, she's in my stats class, and I feel like I see her walking around campus all the time. She just has curly blonde hair.
Okay, there's a lot of random people that I see all the time, but there's this one guy who's like kind of tall, like skinny white dude, pretty like boring, but has these like glasses, and he's always sitting in the same spot in B plate, like in the middle room. Like,
oh, I see this guy, and he's definitely someone who goes to the gym a lot, but he has like curly hair, and it's actually really nice hair. But I see him every day on the stairs by Sproul when I go to class.
She just seems so cool. She has like red hair. She just has like a very like happy face too, and she works at Kirchhoff, so I see her there a lot. And then I also just see her on campus, and
it's like a mullet, always wearing shorts on a scooter. The biggest part, he always has slides, and the dogs are off the leash. Like his toes are always hanging over.
Like, she's this girl who's on the volleyball team, and all I know is that she's Romanian. So I like kind of want to meet her, but I see her all the time like at Wooden.
There's like this kid, he was in like 2 of my classes, but then for some reason after I saw him, there's like in spring quarter, I like just kept seeing him everywhere. Maybe I just noticed him.
Like this guy from my class, and I lived in Hedrick Summit, and like after a while I realized he lived in Hedrick Hall. So I just like awkwardly like take the same route back from class like every week.
Like those kind of people that just make really cool stuff. I love passing like in studios or just on campus. Or
Call her Oompa Loompa Girl, which I realize is a little mean, but like I think it's deserved because she has like really super blonde, almost white looking hair, and her skin is so orange. I see her all the time tanning on Jan. Like she just like does her thing, like very much respect, but like put some sunscreen on, please.
Something new I tried this year, I think it was just like living on my own and finally like being confident in who I am, and I think it took me like all year to get there.
Oh, I ran my first marathon. That was something new I tried. Yeah. That's still so sick. I can't get over that.
I fasted for Ramadan for some of the days.
Oh yeah.
I fasted for like that was a cool experience.
I tried beekeeping. Like I learned, I put on a bee suit and like learned how to take apart a beehive and inspect it.
I did this year. Well, I guess surfing. I never surfed before.
Oh, I tried rock climbing actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wait.
Like tried dancing this year.
Oh, I had my first cast. I surfed at night, which was very fun. Kind of scary.
Something new. I tried soccer for the first time.
It was camping, and I really fell in love with that.
In and Out. That sounds stupid, but yeah, that was something new I tried that I really enjoyed.
I guess a lot of things. Like, I tried a bunch of new art stuff. Just tried to be a little bit more outgoing.
Okay, I am volunteering at a festival in Denmark for a week, and then the girl who I'm going with used to live in Denmark, and so we're gonna be staying with some of her friends for like a week after, and then I'm going to see my friend Hannah in Hamburg, and then we're spending 2 nights in Berlin, and then we're going to Prague for 4 days, and then stopping in Milan for a night just because that was the only way to get to southern France where we're ending. And then I'm coming home and I'm working at the same winery that I worked at last year to make back all the money that I spent.
I'm studying abroad in Paris. Woo! And I leave on Monday. Crazy.
So I went to Malaysia first to see my mum, and then while I was there, I did like this 3-week internship with the Astrophysics and Space Science Institute here in Portugal. And then yeah, I've just come to Portugal and I've been mostly just hanging with family.
I'm gonna be back home, like working an internship 2 days a week, working at Fleet Feet, the running store.
Summer plans, I'm gonna work in Michigan as a dishwasher at the same place that I worked last year.
I'm just going home this summer. I'm nannying for like the same family I nanny for like most summers. And then I'm gonna get a job at a restaurant in my town. Hopefully travel somewhere else.
I'm working at YSI for like 6 weeks, which should be fun. And then I'm going to Kauai for a week. And then we're going camping in Tahoe. And then coming back from that. And then I'm going to Germany for like 2 weeks.
Summer plans, going back to China and spend time with family, friends, relax a little bit, and do internship and summer classes.
Research lab Wednesday, Friday. And then hang out with friends. Surf. Yeah.
Cool. And camping.
Oh my god, camping.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot.
You have good
Fun stuff.
I still have an internship. It ends tomorrow, which is absolutely insane.
Wow.
It's at an environmental consulting company. Then vacation and but seeing a lot of friends, which has been fun, but it's a lot.
Cutting my hair, which I did, which was fun. And then I was back at Merced, so I plan on working in a lab, which I also did. So that was fun. Oh, and reading. I read lots of books.
Yeah. We surfed that. I went camping occasionally. And hung out with friends occasionally.
Well, I really enjoyed coming home to California and seeing you, Beatrice, and Crystal and Lizzie, and some of my other friends. But I also really enjoyed spending a lot of my summer with Kai.
I've definitely been trying to hang out more with people in the summer. And so I guess that's it. I want to hang out with you guys more too.
I worked at a summer camp for 2 weeks in Berkeley, 2 weeks in San Diego, and now I've been home and just been like spending lots of time like outside reading and surfing.
Just in general, I feel like this is kind of something I've tried to work on like my whole life, but it's more like not really caring what other people think. And I guess I would say I learned that this year, where it's kind of just like, again, going back to like being confident in yourself. So I'd say just like through experiences and just like not making stuff up in your head and like enjoying the present moment. Oh, also another thing I learned this year, I feel like there's like lots of ups and downs.
Okay. Yeah.
And you got to know like the downs will pass. And
I learned how to, I think, be less cynical. Not that I was like a negative person, like not like pessimistic, but I think I just like was quick to judge. And I've learned how to look at things more positively while I was here.
Nice.
Something I learned this year, I kind of knew this already, but like I really learned it this year, was that I really need time alone to like recharge and reset. And I didn't really have any of that because of how many people are here and the fact that I was in a triple.
That it's okay to take time for yourself and like not always be with people, and it's actually like important to do that.
I need like 8 hours of sleep to like function well.
Just like do more fun stuff because I do a lot of work and it's good to have balance.
I need to prioritize myself and my time more.
Everyone takes the class very differently, and I think as much as it's really fun taking classes with your friends and like doing stuff together, I think it's more so I've learned that you really can't. Like everyone learns differently.
I feel like something I learned this year, communicate with other genders. I mean, I'll go to school, I don't.
I'm very bad at self-motivating, and physics is very hard.
I learned that some people don't have like normal sets of manners or like common decency or any common courtesy.
Something I learned is how to deck, like consulting, like skill. It was an actual skill. Yeah,
okay.
that was really interesting.
Understanding certain things take a lot or a little amount of time.
For something I learned this year, definitely just like when I was in high school, like I definitely took school like way more seriously, and like I feel like I prioritized like being successful over being like happy and like enjoying like life, and just because like I felt like it was more important.
Something you learned.
Like there's just so much that to know about people and like what like how their lives or like how their lives have been shaped by their experiences, and like I think it's just really cool to know people on a deeper level.
Is that like the people you meet, like you're gonna meet a ton of people, but they're not always gonna be your friends. Like I guess like I learned how to have acquaintances. Like
I'm so much more grateful for like my family and like where I came from and what brought me to UCLA.
I would definitely say I'm way more independent, and like put myself out there more and like do things I'm scared of.
I've become slightly more outgoing. Like I talk to people more and more confident occasionally.
I think I've become more confident in who I am and like I have a better understanding of myself.
It's like I'm becoming more comfortable with myself.
I don't think I really like at my core changed very much. I think coming in I was like my confidence was at a low academically, just because like COVID year I didn't really like school wasn't that intense and I wasn't really taking it that serious. I mean I still did fine, but it wasn't like I was taking difficult classes, and I sort of like got here and everyone was talking about school and their majors and classes and everything, and I was like still kind of unsure of what I was doing and felt very much like I was behind or like not doing enough. But then like by the end of the quarter or this quarter especially, like I feel like I've regained some of that confidence.
I don't know, like although it seems ridiculous, I actually have a healthy sleeping schedule now.
Oh.
I mean, I sleep late, but I wake up late.
I feel like I just kind of like changed this year and like realized like it's not like a big deal if like things like go wrong or like I don't know, like it's just like there's no sense in like harping on things like that.
I think I've become a lot more like not like relaxed, but like less uptight, I think. Just like not take things so seriously. But I'm still definitely like not there yet.
Trying not to be a perfectionist. Okay. Yay. And like not overthink things, except I still do. But that's something I want to work on. Yeah.
Probably more social. I spend a lot more time with people than I used to.
Being open to vulnerability, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think I'm like working on that.
I guess I've like changed in just being more okay being with myself and by myself and like not having to rely on people.
I might say that I'm happier after my first year of school.
I feel like so much has changed. Like, it's just weird because like this is like my new home and like I didn't know any of these people, so I feel like I've just changed. I feel like I used to like be like just more anticipating things, and I still do that, but like not as much. If that makes any sense.
I think I've changed in the sense that I'm better at putting effort into my friends. Like I think in high school, like I was just like my friends were my friends, and like it was like I would like put effort into them, you know. I was nice, but I've changed in the sense that like here, like you really have to like keep the friends that you want, just because there's so many people and like it's harder to like see everybody every day. So
We were supposed to have like, what was it, weekly weekly calls. I missed about 95% of them.
Once a day.
Okay.
Wow. It would be a long call or just a short check-in because they want to make sure I'm like safe and secure and still alive. So yeah. But when I'm really busy, we just want to call. And she knows most of the things about me. Like everything she should know. And maybe something she shouldn't. But yeah.
I think I called my parents like a grand scheme of like 3 times maybe.
In the whole year?
Okay, maybe like 4. Yeah. I didn't call them that often, which is unfortunate.
I called my mom like beginning of the year once or twice a day.
Wow.
Probably. Told her everything all the time. Call my dad like a little less just because we don't have as much to talk about. Just because our relationship's a little different. Not worse, but I probably call them like now, which is pretty normal, like 3 times a week.
I called them like fall quarter maybe once a week, and then winter quarter was weird, but like just generally like once every few days. And I told them like most things really.
I feel like when I'm having problems, I always call her, and then like when I'm not having problems, I'll call them like once a week or something. And so I'm like, oh gosh, guys, I'm actually happy. Like, don't worry. And then how much did I tell them? I told them a lot. They know most things, and they honestly think they're pretty funny. And I feel like it just brought us closer because we could be more transparent.
I don't really talk to my parents that much. I called them a lot during winter quarter because my life was super chaotic winter quarter and I just needed some support.
I call my parents a decent amount. Like at least once a week, and I tell them a lot because we're like close. So yeah.
Okay, it varied, but like standard was probably like once a week. There was definitely times where it was more like 10 days or something. I told them like a decent amount.
So I call my mom like at least once every 2 days, I'd say. Like it was pretty often. So yeah, and I try to tell her, like I told her like most of the things like about my experiences and if I was feeling down at times or like if I was feeling good as well.
I actually did call my family pretty regularly in the beginning. I called because I mostly wanted to talk to my siblings, talk about any like major events, like in school mostly.
I called them like once a week. We would have like every like weekend I would FaceTime them. Sometimes I would call like another time like during. I tell them a decent amount.
Gonna expose myself. I called my mom multiple times a day. Like that was just my routine. I would call her in the morning when I walked to class, and it like at least before I went to bed.
I definitely called them, I feel like multiple times a week. I think I tell them a lot.
Call them that often? I think fall quarter I try to do once a week, and then honestly I don't know if I did once a week, and I feel like kind of bad, but I'm just like very terrible at keeping in contact with people who aren't there.
Maybe once a week? I feel like that's pretty good considering what you said. Once a week.
Wow.
Sorry, taking features of this interview. How I don't tell them a lot. It's mostly about school, I think, and like school and like logistical stuff, like family stuff.
I feel like so many people are scared of like doing things alone, and like I feel like it's just so fun to go on like a walk by yourself, or just do something just do what you want and stop like basing your life based on others.
Like
kind of recent, but I've been like wanting to connect more with my heritage and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm taking like a Mandarin class like fall quarter, and I don't know, maybe join some Asian American associations.
Let's probably call them, like actually call them, and especially call my grandparents and tell them what I was up to.
All right.
Go and explore LA.
Make a little more time to do personal art or like read my own books or something like that.
And it was just take some time to like do something fun. Like it's not like I don't spend all my time doing school.
Yeah.
But like my downtime I'll spend like going to the gym or like just like relaxing. But like if I have downtime, like I want to be like going to like play beach volleyball or like I want to go
basketball.
like go do something fun.
I wish I did more yoga.
1 week I had like a really slow week, and then I just read a lot during the day, and I would like sit outside and read like in the middle of the day, and that was so nice.
Definitely like camping and like go like I want to just like explore different spots, like
Just like trying new sports and like working out, not to like, or like doing things considered workouts but like not as a workout. And so because this is like embarrassing, but a couple weeks ago I had the realization that you don't have to like, there are other ways to work out besides running.
Maybe just like go out with friends more often. Because
Spend more time outdoors. Mostly surfing.
I've also like been wanting to say yes to things I wouldn't have said yes before. So I think that's my thing.
Take advantage of my I need to go out and experience. I want to end my time at UCLA saying that I was a resident of Los Angeles.
Oh, I wish I had some more alone time and like went to the coffee shop more often.
Finn is spend time alone. And at school I feel like it's really easy to say yes to like social things, which are a lot of fun, and arguably more fun than spending time alone, but like I like need alone time to recharge.
Right here. In Powell study. Probably the same exact spot.
A year from now, I see myself probably doing this again, Billie Eilish interview style. Probably will be like in a pretty similar spot. I feel like spring quarter was pretty ideal for me. So if I'm in the same or a similar place as I am right now, I'll be happy.
I'll probably be living somewhere.
I'll either be getting ready to go back to school, and I probably will be living in San Diego because I'll have an apartment hopefully, and then or I drop out of school and I go work at a state park.
Like my one like thing is like I just want to be like happy and like content. Like everything's gonna be perfect. Obviously, I'd like to get good grades, but like I just want to be like, okay, yeah, I did this right. Like I'm getting a hang of this.
Getting your grades and like good relationships and everything, and I think I want to make regionals next year for track. I want to be more organized too, and then maybe date someone. We'll see. I want to, but who knows?
A year from now, I'll be done finishing my junior year. Hopefully. Next summer I want to either have an internship or like work in a national park. And hopefully I'm just having fun and not stressed.
I'll still be a student here, so I don't see myself transferring. Like either staying here for the summer or like going somewhere else and like doing Maui and like doing an internship there. In what? I don't know.
Exactly a year from now, I see myself in Hawaii with Beatrice. And our little internships there.
I saw myself in a year during my first year of school was definitely not where I am. Not that I really had any idea of where I would be, but I wasn't expecting to be in a relationship or living with my partner.
In 1 year, we'll be done with our second year. That's like we'll be halfway done. That's crazy. I feel like I'll kind of be like, it'll be like pretty similar to where we are now. Want an apartment third year. Like that would be good. So I'll need to find people to apartment with. Let's see. I'll hopefully have like an internship next summer.
Same building, same room, with same roommates. Probably just like still studying like on the track of my major, like data theory and maybe more psychology. So I can decide if I really like psychology.
Definitely want to try to aim to run a 50-miler this year.
Whoa!
Yeah. I would like to. I don't know. I think like just kind of experimenting with like self-expression and like I don't know, go more like backpacking and camping more. Yeah. And also just like grow more and like I guess like just strengthening like the relationships I have. Yeah.
Now I will hopefully be in Europe, doing an internship or like working in a lab. I really just want to be like not like working or doing something like not at home.
Hopefully it's on this bed. I want to be home next summer. That's definitely a goal of mine, to be back here. I don't necessarily know what I want to do. As much as I really enjoyed this internship that I had this last summer, it might be nice to get other experiences, to see like other environmental fields.
I don't know what I'll be doing for sure, but I feel like a year from now, like things will have stabilized more and I'll like be doing some research or something, so that would be cool.
I'd love to be working at Google as an intern in New York City.
I want to become better at time management. It all ties in, so just like organizing my time. Like I need to find time to sleep, to hang out with people, to do my work, and like find a healthy balance between everything.
It's mostly just to manage all the things that I want to do, which of course is like normal school stuff, but also now that I'm in a relationship, balancing that with all of my work and also still maintaining good friendships.
Figure out where I want to like go after college. Because I feel like that's definitely one of the biggest sources of like uncomfortableness. I don't know if that's a word, but like just like not knowing what I want to do. Because especially like being here, because you're like, isn't that the point? Like
I do want to read more. Like I feel like I haven't been. I haven't been reading. Between today and June 10th, 2023.
Okay.
I'm gonna read 20 books.
All right, we'll hold you to it.
Crossed up to the end of my board in a year. It was gonna be so good.
Okay, well, is to be involved in like more kind of like academic clubs and like extracurriculars. Like I want to join a new lab, and also like maybe some more clubs related to my major.
I want to befriend a professor.
Just keep up, like maintain good grades, and then just for myself, I guess just like keep meeting new people. How to see myself as more than like how my performance is from an athletic standpoint. And I definitely want to perform a lot better than I did last year, and like go to regionals like for track and everything.
Okay, my one goal is that when people like my family friends like ask me like, oh, how's school, or like how's UCLA, like I like definitively say like it's amazing.
Oh, I really want to do, you can get yoga certified, like to teach yoga classes at Wooden, and it's a lot cheaper than if you do it somewhere else, so I want to do that next year. I also want to like put myself out there like romantically, so see where I've never really done that before, but that's another goal, just to work on it.
Just like meet more people, and then also just like do more weekend trips, like we were talking about camping. I think that'd be fun.
And I want to probably like learn more professional skills and technicals, like gain more technical knowledges, and also be more confident.
I want to be a project manager for a consulting project.
Be just like better prioritizing my time and making sure I like take care of myself and just like have more time to read and basically prioritizing myself.
Throughout next year, I just want to like do more. Like that too. Yeah. I just want to like try new things because I feel like I do a lot, but it's always like I do a lot of lacrosse, but I've been playing lacrosse for 10 years. Like I want to like learn how to play basketball or like I want to try some more things.
Cool. And then
I want to learn how to dance. That'd be cool.
Dude, same. Do you want to learn how to dance next year?
Let's salsa together. We could be salsa partners.
Okay, sounds good.
I guess I could just like have like a word, because like sometimes people have like defining words that they want for like a specific year.
I do that.
Yeah. I think mine was like engagement and like love, and I guess like love for life, but also love for myself and like for other people.
5 years from now, no fucking clue.
Okay.
Maybe Europe. Like, maybe Alaska. Maybe a river guide. I want to be a river guide.
I don't know. I think I want to see where it takes me. I want to definitely have a degree and have some good work experience to then that I can apply in my future. But I don't necessarily know if I want to be like settled anywhere.
Easy question. I have no idea where I see myself in 5 years. No idea at all. Hopefully doing stuff that is like still creative and helps other people in some way.
I want to be in Europe. Last year when I was visiting my friend there, it felt like I belonged there.
Oh.
And I kind of want to, I hopefully will still be doing school because I like learning a lot.
So then I guess like 5 years is definitely a question mark. I don't see myself back on the East Coast. I wanna try and take a year like close after college to like travel and like just like get around and then go like get a job, but
Have some sort of a job that's like an important job that's like doing something good.
Okay.
And hopefully I've traveled a lot by then. And I want a dog. I decided, I was like, I don't think I want a dog, but I do.
I mean, 2 years after we graduated, I mean, I want to go to law school, so definitely still be running.
Hopefully I'll be in grad school. Like right now that's the plan. I want to get a PhD. I want to go to Harvard.
You got it.
We'll see if she happens. I'll be 24. Hopefully I'll be in like a stable relationship.
Yeah.
I really don't know. From now, I can see myself like living in London, doing like a PhD maybe.
I think probably grad school.
Hopefully, I got like somewhere close to an ideal job.
5 years from now, we're graduated. Okay, probably grad school in San Diego, or maybe taking time off before grad school and doing some sort of sustainability consulting.
After working for 2 years, go back to school or have a startup.
So hopefully we'll graduated college with a major in psychobiology. I'm hoping I can stick to that. I'm going to manifest this right now. I want to be in a PhD program at UC San Francisco. I want to be at UCSF. That's my goal. But
I see myself doing nothing when I'm on a way. Just being good enough that I can just like subconsciously know like when to like cut back or shift my weight or turn or like which line to take, and I'll just be like grace and like yeah, I'll be pretty cool then. Hopefully I'll also have a van, you know.
I would tell myself like the thing that matters most is like the people you'll meet, and that like at the end of the day most people do want to help you.
I can fix a lot of my own issues.
Tell my year ago self like to relax a little bit. Maybe that it gets better, because it does.
Not like do what you think you should do, but to do what you actually want to do.
the less planning usually ends up like being better. The best times I've had have been like just like not planning that much.
Like you'll make friends. Like that's always been a big thing for me. Yeah, they come. I have good friends right now. I'm like very happy with that. You're more than like what you accomplish.
I'm just like, don't stress too much.
I tell myself to be like have more of a routine and like get into like a groove for like school stuff.
I would say that like things will get better, and like when you're feeling down, like I feel like for a lot of people like the instinct is to withdraw and kind of like isolate yourself, but I feel like it's almost like a paradox, but the actual antidote to that is like engagement with your surroundings.
To like after trying all these new things and working really hard, give myself more credit and more slack and like have more recognition.
Just make sure I get enough sleep to take better care of myself.
But it's like everything's gonna be okay, and like you'll get through the hardest part, like moving to a new country.
It's probably just to like don't be so stressed. Not that I was necessarily like overwhelmed or anything, but I would get worried about things that I didn't need to be worried about.
I need to like chill sometimes, like just like take a break, man. Also like more alone time. Just like slow down and just be like think for a moment.
Everyone says like, oh, everyone else is going through it too, so like don't worry, like you're not alone, like everyone else is feeling the same way. And like I didn't believe that, but like I would like slap myself in the face and be like, no, actually, like everyone.
I think definitely telling myself that like you'll be happy to go back there and you'll like want to go back to school, which I think I'm definitely feeling at this point. Like
I like just my like mindset right now, I guess, like in like my like internal dialogue.
I don't think I take myself too seriously, and I love that about me.
I'm proud of my work ethic.
I think I'm a good friend. I really do pride myself on like being supportive of all my friends, being welcoming.
I second
and
that.
I think I get close to people pretty quickly, which is nice that now I like feel like I have these friends that will last a very long time.
I like my honesty. And I think I'm like kind of funny.
You are.
I kinda sorta have a plan, at least for the near future, and have good relationships with family and friends.
How I've been able to open up a lot this past year and make a lot of more new friends.
The people that I surround myself with.
I feel like that's a cop-out.
It's a cop-out,
but
sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, fine. Something that I am like, I don't know. I feel like I've grown a lot in my ability to like reach out to other people and like reach out first and like put more effort into friendships, and so I'm like glad about that.
I think I'm proud of myself for putting effort into things recently, like my friends and like being a better me, and like I like learning and improving.
I think I've become like a lot more focused in what I do.
That I feel like I finally like feel comfortable with who I am.
Pretty open to like trying new things.
I would say I like that I'm very hardworking, and like I like to like persist through things, which
Usually I think I like how I'm able to, I don't know, just appreciate the beauty in like everyday things.
Is that I can slow down.
What an original.
Hey.
No, I'm kidding.
I can really like slow down and like appreciate the small moments in life.
My curiosity and just like my passion for like learning, and I hope I like hold on to that for my whole life.
I don't think it's that important like the actual like doing. like, or like the actual thing that I do. But I do think like the way that what you do makes people feel is like super important to me. So like obviously like I want what I do to like make other people feel like some type of good feeling, like, but I think the most important is that like what I'm doing is what I'm interested in, and I'm not doing it for other, like I'm not doing it because that's what other people think I should be doing. Like I'm doing what I think I should be doing.
I think just really have like I really want to help others and help like, and I feel like so many people have like a lot of dreams out there, and like everyone's like, oh well, I can't do it because of this, and it's like, yes you can.
I want to do everything. Like I just want to have as many experiences as I can. Like I don't want to like get complacent and like fall into like too boring of a routine.
Have a good time. Here for a good time, not a long time. I want to explore the world, meet new people, to be a force of good in the world, as big or small as that is.
First, I want to like help the environment. I don't know. I think I just want to make other people happy. Like, I think how you interact with people is like really important, and like it has like a big impact. And I want to like have a good impact.
Just like can try to leave any remorse, like no regret of anything yet. Like become financially independent as soon as possible, and earn enough money. I don't need to worry if I'm sick or anything, or my parents are sick or something. And don't have to be too famous, don't have to be too powerful, just live my best life, and hopefully like date a good looking guy or something.
Nice.
Like affect the most change I can in climate tech.
Something that improves the planet. We'll leave it at that.
I want to learn how to spend my time with meaning and love for the people around me and in my life, and cultivating experiences that let me recognize how beautiful life is.
I think career-wise, I would like to do something in the environmental sector that is for the benefit of the future. I want to have like a child. I think that'd be really fun. To like raise a little kid.
I want to do like a lot of research into mental health. But I like making people happy and smile, and so I hope that like I continue to leave like a positive impact on people.
Like having a good life with my partner, but also hopefully working with art and like other creative people to do things that are impactful in tangible ways.
I want to explore and see places, like every place ever to exist. And I'd like to meet people because they're pretty cool usually. Maybe like help the earth a little bit.
Contributing towards like something big, like being like a piece of the puzzle, and even whether that's like career-wise or even like with family or friends, just like making someone's day.
I really want to just like have an impact and travel and just experience as much as possible and like make people feel happy and also be a mom, have a kid. Yeah.
One of the things that like I really want to do is just like I want to live in a lot of different places, and also like I feel like this is stupid, but like I want to feel a lot of things. Like there's so many like emotions I want to feel before I die, because like who knows when you're gonna like die, but like I want to die like a person that I'm like happy with. But do things in space too, not just on the earth.